Okay, so in this third method, we are using quadratics. Going to recognise a quadratic trinomial and use quadratic factorisation or the quadratic formula to come up with a solution. So I can see here that I've got 3 times e to the x equals 2 lots of e to the x squared plus 1. So if I rearrange that to make it equal to 0, 2 e to the x squared minus 3 e to the x plus 1. Then I let e to the x equal a. So what I've got is 2a squared minus 3a plus 1. If I crisscross that, 2a and a, and minus 1 and minus 1, that's minus 2a, and that's minus a, gives me minus 3a, so that's correct. So 0 equals 2a minus 1 and a minus 1. Therefore, a equals a half, or a equals 1. But we're solving for x, which means e to the x equals a half, or e to the x equals 1. For e to the x to equal 1, then x has to equal 0 for that answer. And if I turn this into a logarithm, x is going to equal the log base e of a half. Now, normally, we would simplify a half to be 2 to the negative 1 and then use the law which brings the negative down. So the second answer would be negative log base e of 2. So it's considered more simple to have this as not a fraction, and by turning the logarithm into a negative. So simplify your half into 2 to the negative half. So that's how you do the first part. The second example is the same as the first, except it's in a different form. If I was to multiply everything by e to the x, this side would become e to the x squared. This would become e to the x, and this would become plus 2. So I've got e to the x squared minus e to the x minus 2 equals 0, which means I've really got a squared minus a minus 2 equals 0. And if I factorise that a negative 2 and positive 1, that gives me minus 2a, that gives me a, add them together I get minus a. Therefore I've got a plus 1 and a minus 2 equals 0, which means a equals negative 1 or a equals 2. But a is e to the x. E to the x cannot equal negative 1, so that gives me no solution. Or e to the x equals 2, which means x equals log base e of 2. Only one answer, because even though 2 answers were thrown up by this quadratic, when I throw it back into the original, that's not possible to have e to the x equaling negative 1. So only one solution.